Welcome to our channel. We are Technic Force and we help grow your business online. Please hit the subscribe button to get more updates. Recently on Hugging Face, OpenAI made a significant and somewhat unexpected move by releasing two open source models. This marks a major development, particularly given OpenAI's reputation for favoring closed systems. The models fall under a new family titled OpenAI OSS, or called Open Source Series, which is built with openly available weights and designed for wide ranging applications through easy customizations. Notably, both models are engineered to operate across various platforms. OpenAI introduced two variants: GPT-OSS 20B, a large-scale 120 billion parameter model intended for data centers and high-performance computing environments, and the GPT-OSS 20B, a mid-sized 20 billion parameter model optimized for use on standard desktops and laptops. This shift is likely to have meaningful applications for developers, researchers, and general users. However, some comparisons have raised questions. The high performing Horizon Alpha model, which appeared on OpenRouter and was praised for its output quality, is not part for this OSS release. When the same prompts were tested with OSS 120B, the results were notably weaker than Horizon Alpha's, suggesting the latter may still be based on proprietary or experimental architectures. Nevertheless, OSS provides a valuable, high quality open source alternative with competitive performance, as will be demonstrated through benchmark data later in this review. Both OSS models are distributed under the Apache 2.0 license, allowing for unrestricted use, including commercial deployment. This license promotes openness while enabling users to experiment and tailor models to specific needs. The models are well suited for real world reasoning tests and come equipped with strong support for tool usage, chain of thought logic, and efficient processing capabilities. The GPT-OSS 120B model performs competitively with the O4 Mini in benchmarks and can operate on a single 80 gig GPU, highlighting its efficiency at scale. The smaller 20B model, requiring just 16 gig of memory, is built for edge devices and is particularly effective in constrained environments. Both leverage mixture of experts architecture, incorporating advanced training methodologies previously used in OpenAI's proprietary models. In fact, the OSS models benefit from the training practices utilized for models like O3, resulting in robust foundational knowledge. Each model supports 128K context window, which, while not industry leading, remains consistent with most current offerings. The 120B model features 117 billion parameters with 5.1 billion active per token, while the 20B model includes 21 billion parameters, of which 3.6 billion are active per token. Performance evaluation was conducted using a variety of academic and technical benchmarks, covering areas such as software development, mathematics, scientific reasoning, and tool assisted decision making. These OSS models demonstrate solid competitiveness, often aligning with or exceeding the performance of models like O3 with tools, O4 Mini, and O3 Mini. In tests such as Human Eval, the OSS model scored slightly below the O3 but managed to outperform both the O4 Mini and O3 Mini. Similar performance trends were observed in medical benchmarks, mathematical reasoning tests, and GBQ evaluations, confirming that these open source models maintain reliable accuracy and depth of reasoning. Their local deployment capability adds substantial value for users requiring offline functionality. It is advisable to maintain these OSS models locally as part of preparedness strategy. They offer advanced reasoning and knowledge capabilities that could prove essential in scenarios involving limited or no internet connectivity. Their functionally makes them suitable as local intelligence system in critical or isolated conditions. But it's important to note that despite being open source, these models are designed with safety constraints. OpenAI has implemented fine tuning mechanisms to prevent the generation of harmful or policy violating content. Installation and access are straightforward and very easy. The OSIS models are available with open weights and can be downloaded for local use via platforms such as Olama or LM Studio. Additionally, the models are accessible through OpenAI's API for online integration. Another popular route is OpenRouter, where current pricing for the OSIS 120B model stands at 9 cents per million input tokens and 45 cents per million output tokens. Following this overview, we proceed to performance testing across logics, coding, and mathematical reasoning. So my prompt is, how many times the letter R appears in the word blueberry? The model responded in under half a second with the correct count and demonstrated clear step by step reasoning. Users have the option to enable or disable reasoning mode, which can influence both the process and quality of responses. Next, I also asked the model to generate an AI SaaS landing page. The output included correct structure components, but the visual design was outdated. Although technically correct, the result lacked the polish and modern static seen in outputs from models like Kimi K2 and GLM 4.5, and even outperformed relative to Sonnet in this area. Another example, the model was asked to generate SVG code for Butterfly. It's a common benchmark for assessing code generation capability. So this is the result. However, it took me like two or three times to get the best result. Now let's try the model's logical and financial reasoning. So, for instance, my prompt was, how can someone with 150K in student loans and a 70K salary become financially independent in 10 years? So the model delivered a comprehensive and coherent portfolio strategy. It addressed the investment planning, tax efficiency, contribution schedules, insurance, risk mitigation. So the quality of this response underscores the model's strong performance in reasoning tests. So the model also demonstrated competence in language puzzles. When given a scrambled word, it quickly and accurately produced the correct solution. So this reflects a high level capacity for language manipulation and deductive reasoning. In short, the OSS models are a solid addition to open source AI. However, earlier leaks like Lobster and Horizon Alpha or Beta set high expectations that these models didn't quite meet. Many thought those advanced versions would be released to the public, but it now looks like they might be safe for a future GPT-5 release, possibly under stricter or more expansive terms. So this creates some confusion. The OSIS models are good and reliable, but they don't fully live up to the hype created by the earlier, more powerful prototypes. So what do you think? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. See you next time. Making professional videos used to mean big budgets and endless editing. Introducing Videsha, the breakthrough AI video creator that does it all in minutes. From long form YouTube videos to attention grabbing TikTok, Instagram Reels, or even ads, Videsha crafts high quality content in any style like cartoons, 3D illustrations, or even faceless narration, all without having you to pick up a camera. Just enter your idea, choose a look, and let Videsha handle the rest. Videsha gives you direct access to AI like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and Grok, ensuring your videos always stand out. No crew, no editing, no waiting. Get results in seconds, perfect for every platform. So what are you waiting for? Get Videsha now. Just go to getvidesha.in.